helps if I click that button too, right?
It does occasionally.
That button's been depressed. Very depressing button.
Very depressing.
Oops. I did not want that. I wanted that button.
Right on the set. Getting ready to go live. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. In no other frickin' better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, two idiots who misinterpret the news, so you don't have to. The dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret some nudes so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours. Because,
That's right.
Yeah. It's one of those fun days. Fun days.
Monday, Thursday. Okay, that doesn't
Where-
work.
Where I not only receive like a call right as we're going live, but everything else happens.
Yeah, it's very hard. Jack decides to get here 30 seconds before we go live, as usual.
Hey, man. Hey.
It is what it is. Shut up and sit down, will you?
Oh, I guess I should sit down before I AFK sit down, right?
Yeah, because that'll happen to you. Matter of fact, speaking of AFK sit down, just real quick, it is Thursday, July 15th, 2021, as the rain starts to come down here. But yeah, AFK, I've noticed, has been actually pretty interesting. The other day, I was actually sitting on the lot and literally forgot to log out after a show, had to go do some stuff. And like the next day,
it's working.
The next day, I was still sitting here. I mean, I was on for like 24 hours straight. And yesterday, after we finished up, or the day before, I forget which one it was. I do the publish to the internet, to YouTube, to the radio, audio, and all that other stuff that I got to do after the show to make the show available in other places. And I come back about hour or two later, and we're both still sitting here on the lot, just sitting here on the lot. No no punts, no timeouts, no nothing. So I don't know if they actually fixed it or not, but what is your experience been with that? Has anybody noticed that?
I will say that yesterday when I was sitting on the lot after the show, I was still in the game as well. So I was there for probably an hour or two before I finally realized that Shroud was open. So I also noticed that was working.
That should have went.
I think Sagewise wants me to open a giveaway.
There you think?
go. Yeah.
You think? Let's take a look at
And
something.
and
Did that
Serpent
not
Wine
update?
does make the comment that I love no logout AFK. Ha ha!
You know what that tells me? It tells me one of the bots probably isn't connected, but that's what it is. Yeah, the Discord bot was not connected. That's why the announcement didn't go into Discord today.
Get your
That's
shit
why.
together.
Hey, listen, you.
Hey, and why is Sagewise wanting to rub chip clips on me?
You want to get dressed up as a goat with me, Tradia?
Maybe.
Is there going to be a $5 tip involved in that, dressing up like a goat together?
There'll be a tip involved. I don't know about $5
okay.
though. Yeah.
Only
Okay,
if you want to
just
see
the-
it, Jack.
Just the tip.
See, there it goes. Now that the Discord bot is connected, it went ahead and spammed that out. Stream is live. There it is.
And Moobot is all on top of those commercials.
So, Tradia, real quick, what was up with the Avatar Express? I saw a couple articles that showed up in my feeds, but weren't there. Did some articles get deleted for some reason? Do you know the answer to that?
I'm not sure. I'd have to look.
Yeah, it was a couple days back. Articles came up, and I clicked on the articles, and there was nothing there. And let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I see that? It would have been on the NBNN news feed.
Somewhere.
Yeah. In the pages. Let's go look here. NBNN News. That's right. Don't forget, we are on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us. It's on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, everywhere where there's social media.
So Tyrion has discovered the doggy door.
Oh, very cool.
So I told you I have a human-sized doggy door, right?
Yeah, it's like really huge. They must have had a big dog.
Yes. So the earlier Tyrion put his head out the door and then jumped in the window. Then I did go outside earlier and Tyrion was outside. So Tyrion has managed to go outside. Now I get to figure out whether or not he's ever going to return. And I think I need to get him a kitty collar. I just have to get one that's grossly inappropriate.
Yeah, well, more likely than not, all you need is a flea collar.
Grossly inappropriate kitty collar. Let me know where I can find one, and this would actually be for Tyrion. So yeah. And good afternoon, there.
Afternoon, fucker.
Fucker. That's right, Sean Packslayer.
Welcome, Sean. Yeah, welcome everybody else who's out there. Serpent Wine, Sage Rise, Falcon's Lantern, Shigoku, Tradia, of course, and Botox. All you folks joining us, and of course, Bridge Troll.
Yeah.
But Falcon's Lantern says, I've been AFK for over 6 hours and no log out, but I did have a few times where it did log me out. Yeah. Again, it's really odd. But again, I've noticed that the AFK logout is not happening. So at least in my experience recently. So if anybody else is seeing that, but we've got some topics to touch on. Of course, if you don't know what they were, Jack, they were yesterday's topics that we never got to. But I also have this, which I'm dropping in there now.
I haven't scrolled down yet. So yeah. Okay. Oh.
But do you have the other ones open? Did the other ones reopen when you opened your stuff, or do you need links to those from yesterday? Or are you just going to scroll up and get them from yesterday?
I do have the links from yesterday.
Okay.
So,
very good.
Do we want to talk about a crocodile head?
That's yeah. Well, we can talk about that. Let's start with this one though, because this one comes.
Wait, be specific. Give me a word.
The one I just put in chat for you.
Oh yeah.
Is that specific enough?
The daily grind. Should MMO PvP be about skill or loot?
Which one should it be? I think it should
Well,
be both, but the way they describe it, well, we'll get into that because, yeah, I definitely agree. What the hell is this, Sean?
and
Is this
um,
a wildly misappropriate cat collar that you're giving us here?
copy URL, and I'm going to paste it over here.
Yeah, okay. Deaf dog tags.
Well, I don't need a dog tag. I need the collar itself.
Well, yeah, but that is cute.
I do need I fart on the first date. I did it all for the cookie. Yes. Can't hear a fucking thing. I'm cuter than your kid. Yes.
Oh shit, I'm lost. Call my mom. Yeah.
Yeah. They've got some funny ones on there.
Yeah. Very cute, Sean. Very cute.
But yes. Should the daily grind, should MMO PvP be about skill or loot? I think it's really a mixture of both because
But let's read the article because this
Yeah.
is a little misleading.
Classic Guild Wars was a bit of an awakening for me. I'd grown up in MMORPGs where the PvP was often predetermined by your level and your loot rather than your physical skills.
Yes.
So when Guild Wars equalized the playing field in PvP, I was really intrigued. I didn't do tons of PvP there myself. I wasn't one of the big PvP guilds, but I voluntarily sat through spectator matches watching PvP for fun. Something I seldom, aka never do nowadays. It felt like watching actual talent instead of running the numbers on who had ground for the best loot. So it still baffles me that many MMORPGs insist on making PvP about levels and gear. Why are we still doing this? I guess there's a lot of pressure to allow people's gear and level related efforts to have some effect on PvP outcomes. Otherwise, they may as well be playing some random shooter instead of an MMO. But what do you think?
Yeah, so when they're talking about loot, it's actually the loot that you've gained
Gear.
from
It's
questing
gear.
and the
Yeah.
gear you're so again, a little bit misleading. Should it be about skill or loot? Because
Yeah.
again, if it's about your level and your equipment, that's not skill or loot, in my opinion. Skill is your skill and actually being able to get off your attacks, and loot is what you get when you win your battles. So again, I think that's a little bit misleading in its topic.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
yes,
actually,
it is.
it's
But
all about the gears, Sean.
she is talking about the gear, and so gear and level versus skill.
Skill and loot. Yes.
Well, not skill and loot.
Well,
just
yeah,
skill.
because if I have the skill to kill my opponent, I get the loot. So skill and loot, I mean.
Well, when equals loot. So is it? So the question becomes: should PvP be about level and gear, or should it be about skill?
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there, Sean. I hate chasing gear. That's why I seldom do it, especially in this game. And when it came time, again, with the recent artifact changes, while I did spend a little time out there seeing how accessible the BMC rings were, I just basically broke down and purchased all the rings needed off of a player. or several players, but one player pretty much after I collected a basic amount of them. I needed a whole bunch, and I shouted out in trade chat, and somebody said, "How many you need?" And I told him what I needed. He actually did all the math and says, "This is what you need, and this is how much I'll sell it to you all for." And I made my purchase, put my rings together, and now I have, that's right, not one, but 2 epic BMC rings so that I can carry my supplies for my crafting these days, as well as making my rounds to my vendors. Still not as much as, which is really interesting. I guess there's a difference. I have to see if I can get a strength buff, because I used to wear 1 BMC ring and 1 ring of brittle brawn, which allowed me to
That
carry.
fucker
Like,
Sean says, "Fuck this. Let's go play some marbles."
oh, really? Very cool.
Yes. Yes.
Very cool. Off to track 69.
Oh,
Didn't he sub
yes.
yesterday, or did he actually throw in bits yesterday?
He threw in bits yesterday. Today he subbed to my channel because it's my channel. Okay. Okay.
All right, Thirsty Thursday. Headed out to the Marbles track. We've got Concept Gaming's Express Kingdom Concept loaded up on this side.
Okay. I am loaded into marbles. I am going to community maps. I'm going more, and then scrolling down to track 69, which is Savage Curling Chaos.
And another sub from that fucker Sean on my side. 12 months subscribed. 1 year badge for Sean. Doesn't get a 1 year badge from Jack.
What are you talking about? What?
Only
He's
subscribed
got
for 10 months on
months.
your side.
10 months. Okay, so we are going to be clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start.
69 seconds to get in on the action.
I will say that I do enjoy PvP that is more player skill based, except when it becomes like super Twitch reflexes. That asshole with a sniper rifle always seems to dominate everything.
Well, you just got to find where the sniper's nest is, and then just get up on him and take the sniper out first.
Although I will say that, yeah,
I play Halo a lot of times with my brother and nephews remotely, and I got one of my nephews loves to get that sniper rifle and try and snipe everybody, but many of us caught on to where he likes to hang out. So, first thing we start doing is we start heading to his snipe locations and take his ass out, because when everybody's coming after the sniper, it gets interesting.
Okay.
Here we go.
Engraved. Okay, dropping down into the whirly thingy. The curling chaos with Sean in the lead. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, wait, he's back in the lead. Never mind. I'm now in the lead.
We've got Serpent Mine in the lead.
Nobody took the extra special path to go straight through everything. Instead, I am in the lead because Laz couldn't figure out how to go through.
Couldn't figure out how to get through the hole.
Y intersection. You got completely hung up. But I have made it to a hamster ball where I have already exited said hamster ball and passed up all the bricks for the victory. Everybody needs to send me your scrolls because I was victorious.
Was quick.
Laz came in second, whereas Thraddy got hung up by a bunch of bricks, and so did Sean and Sage. So we're just waiting on Sean and Thradia to figure out how to get past bricks. Okay, and which one of them came in last? Sean came in last. He started off with the early lead and then came in last. I'm hoping that everybody is raffled up on my stream because
I've taken a slight lead.
okay.
The
Okay,
Cynicist is taken behind me. And looks
Pick-
like I got sent backwards.
Sean, I don't want you to tell me that I don't give you anything because you know what? I love you so much. Here's a Steam key. If Streamlabs chatbot would respond, it's currently hung up.
And Azorian de Fresnay
Let's see if this will
steals
work.
the lead. But now it's anybody's
Wait for
race.
the program to respond. Sean Pax Lair. Please use the whisper window.
Serpent Wine and Azorian
Whisper.
battling it out.
Where's the whisper window?
And Serpent Wine in for the win.
Okay, there you go. That is a Steam key for the game of Fantasy Versus.
Mogul Razdunk has joined us here on the lot. Hey, look, Mogul. Serpent Wine, what's your in-game name so I can send you some
Versus.
scrolls?
Okay, it is. I don't know which one it is. It is not that one. $7 on Steam, it appears. Hey, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. You're
So
welcome.
you actually have 2 accounts, is what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, Serpent Wine. There we go. Is a wiener. As we send those scrolls on out to you. And of course, make sure you're rappelled up on my side because we're going to do track 69 again.
Oh, we are. We're
Yeah,
loaded up track.
Sean subbed over here as well, if you
Oops,
recall.
I clicked the random button. I wasn't paying attention, man. Because I need to reset my giveaway and open it. Do not join in my game yet because I'm backing out. I am loading up community maps.
The Speed Rainbow Prism.
I am doing the catastrophic catapulting abyss.
Oh, very interesting.
That's a great name. I am hoping that it is a catastrophic catapulting abyss. So exclamation mark play on both streams because we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. 69 seconds to join in. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, Serpent Wine. Is trying to get the same name across the board in a lot of places is pretty difficult these days. You have to be, you have to have a really, really odd specific name in order to do that everywhere. Or you got to not mind putting numbers in and then use those same numbers. Which can be a pain in the butt in some places, but it is what it is. So make sure you're raffled up on this side because we will be giving away a mystery game key here in just a moment. And that reminds me I need to refresh these windows so that we are ready to rock and roll. Stymie with 300 bits. Thank you, Stymie. Long live the Syndicate. That's going to get Stymie a mystery game key. Let's see what that gets Stymie today.
Okay, you can get something.
That's going to get Stymie a copy of Deployment. Deployment on Steam. And I should get over to this race because we're racing.
I dropped down. Oh, Sagewise is now in the lead. He hijacked the lead from me because I can't figure out how to go into a blue hole.
We're
But
going
I
down
am back
Route
in the lead.
42.
I am. Sagewise back in the lead. He stole it back from me. And Laz was ejected. Sagewise was victorious. So Sagewise gets some scrolls. And
Sagewise just beats out Thradia for the win. Congratulations, Sagewise.
so Sage Wize receives some scrolls from both of us.
Yes.
Okay. And he's a wiener. Congratulations, Sagewise, on that double victory. And Thradia is still taking her time getting in the hole.
Sagewise is Sagewise in game, if I recall.
Instead of the Z, it is an S.
Sagewise is a winner. I really got to figure out where that buzzing is coming from. Congratulations, Sagewise.
I got to do a 30 seconds of work real quick. As soon as I find the right application, right window.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, we're going to go ahead and pick ourselves a winner for this track. We're going to close out the giveaway. We're going to pick ourselves a winner. And Sagewise one more time for the win. Let's see what he's got for a game key. Let's see what he's got. Meanwhile, just on another note.
We have other notes.
No, I was looking to see what deployment was on Steam, but it's not cooperating. Deployment on Steam was...
You're looking for deployment? 33 cents.
$9.99 currently on Steam.
So it's not the deployment game that...
No, it's not.
How do you spell
We've
deployment?
Got a copy of Dino D-Day, just the way you would spell it. D-E-P-L-O-Y-M-E-N-T.
Oh, weird. Okay, so I'm going to send you this screenshot and then let you look at it, which is super fucking weird.
And Dino D-Day is also $9.99 on Steam.
And so Laz, bring up my screenshot on your page and look at it. So in the top right hand corner, you can see I'm searching.
Yeah, interesting.
Deployment, and it's saying 33 cents. But then if you actually hit the search and look at the game, it's $9.99.
Let's bring that up over here for everybody.
That's pretty funny, right?
Yeah, it is.
And it looks like the exact same game.
Actually, you can't see it like that because whatever reason.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, just the window's not cooperating, but 33 cents there, $9.99 there.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But let's get this out to Sagewise.
Ooh. Oh, there is a bundle that you can buy that makes the game 33 cents. Time Lock VR in deployment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then there's another bundle that you would get. We Are the Dwarves, Time Lock VR and deployment for $1.05.
I may have to look at this for
Yeah,
VR. Absolutely.
We Are the Dwarves.
Definitely
Okay.
gonna have to go look at that.
Yeah, and that's all from Whale Rock Games. Okay,
So let's get to the topic that you wanted to talk about, because I find it really interesting that it took somebody this long to figure this out. First off, and I actually did look it up, and it is pretty much correct in its statement. But let's go right to it.
please make the crocodile head useful. There are currently no recipes that use the crocodile head, I think.
And he is correct.
If nothing else, a bounty turn-in for them. And there's already a perfect spot for that at the West End South Gate with the crocodile
Sitting in a wagon. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes,
and then we also need to be able to skin the crocodiles, because as everybody in Louisiana and Florida and parts of Mississippi and Alabama and parts of southeast Texas along the Gulf Coast knows, that you need to make new style containers with gator bags, gator containers, gator clothing, all of it.
Need some gator boots. You need some gator belts. Absolutely. All sorts. And you know what? We need some gator tail in the game, man. We need to be able to eat some gator tail.
What's
I
wrong
don't
with my
know.
shoes?
Are they gator?
No, they are not gator. Yes.
Croc heads should be. We don't have crocs, do we? Yeah, I guess we do. Should be optional seed fertilizer.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just saying, yeah, you're in Texas, so you need a new pair of shoes. You need some you need some gator flip flops, man. You need some gator flip flops.
Gator skin flip flops. Well, so I would be in the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake skin flip flops would be more appropriate for where I'm at.
Start hunting out in your backyard. There you go.
Copperheads, rattlesnakes. Yeah.
But continuing on,
this is going to the Excel spreadsheet that everybody has access to in the or actually that's a forum thread. The underutilized ingredients listing, if it isn't already there. I really need to scrub through the list a bit, though. Initially, very likely to be in some upcoming potions, since heads are used for those as well. And alley-oop, I'll ping Sanyo about a potential turn-in for croc stuff there. Maybe we can squeeze something in. Gator boot. Econdis comes back with the gator boots, maybe swamp boots, maybe some gator souffle, gator pie,
gator tail, man, gator tail. Gotta get some tail.
Yeah. And they would make a cool headpiece pattern and all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah. The only problem is absolutely.
We have to make sure that we don't do the Laz version of the gator head, where the jaws are like over your head,
a little
without eye holes, whereas everybody else would probably be doing it like. Laz would be like. But yes.
You got to be on all fours in order to impersonate a gator. Yeah.
And stymie includes the most important one, gator aid.
Yeah. Yes. Wrong gators. That's the
Yeah.
Gators from the University of Miami.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
At a Gator
Oh.
wrestling site. There you go.
So did I tell you what's happening on Monday and Tuesday here?
No, I don't know what's happening on Monday and Tuesday, but we're not here. So if
Okay. Good.
if your guys are coming to fix your bathroom, if your contractors are coming, then that's great because as a
Yeah.
reminder, next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we will not be here because somebody has to go to traffic school.
Somebody's learning how to drive again.
After 21 years, I've decided to go back and get my license back.
So what was the impetus for you to decide to go get your license?
Multiple things, but most off, mom's getting a little up there in age, and when we need to get things done, sometimes she doesn't feel like running out to get something. I can go ahead and do that. I get, I do a lot of things where I gotta ship stuff, and a lot of times if I gotta ship stuff that's going out someplace other than the post office or just into my mailbox. I gotta bother her to run me to a UPS store, a FedEx store, or a drop-off point, and just be a lot easier to just hop in and go do that. And then lastly, of course, other things that I'd love to do is, I like to go fishing, but I about a year back picked up one of them magnets for magnet fishing, which I got to try out on my last fishing trip. But I have plenty of places locally where I'd like to start doing a YouTube channel doing things like that. And of course, metal detecting, because I also have a metal detector. And I just want to get out there and do some of this stuff. I've got all this cool stuff sitting here and no way to use it because I don't have no way to get to where I can go use it. So. Or you can just chalk it up to getting a little stir crazy sitting in the house for the last 8 years. One of the two. I want to go chase some gators.
Yep.
We got plenty of them.
He wants to really go play around with dolphins. That's what he really wants to do.
I go swim with the manatee.
No, he wants to
Not.
go dolphin. Okay, so
But yeah, multiple reasons. Again, I had to go get Real ID compliant just recently, and of course, realized when I did that there was nothing outstanding on me these days. They didn't say that I was in any trouble or anything like that, so I inquired as to what I needed to do to get the license, and it was pay some fines and do these classes. So I already paid the fines. Now I got to do the classes, and then I'll be able to just get it back. But a couple $1,000s later because it wasn't cheap. But getting her done. Yeah, Sean, and that's another one is every time I used to take a trip to Texas, and I would go at Wind and Drake, I'd have to have them drive. I couldn't help with the driving duties because I had no license. If I want to hop in the car and go visit my old man down south, I can just rent a car, hop in a car if I have my own and go visit him for a weekend. Just, all sorts of reasons, but just getting to the point mostly because, mom's getting a little older and just she doesn't want to run around and do things, and there's things I can do to help out. So, yeah, it's always good to be mobile. I mean, it hasn't stopped me, as you know. I've gotten to New York, I've gotten to Texas, and here and there, and all around. But just takes a little bit more logistics than it would be just to, I've got a credit card in my pocket. If I had a driver's license, I could just call up, rent a car, and go if I needed to. And that's basically the freedom of it. But anyway, moving right along, let's talk about how about that public vendor topic, because I've been sitting on this one, and I think there's going to be a lot of feedback on this, and I'm curious. Actually, I'm going to refresh just in case there's some more stuff that's been added here.
So someone found out that I like big butts.
And I don't know why.
And is actually really from Chaucer. This winch thick and well y grown was, with camus news and yin grey as glass. Yeah. Yep, I like big butts was Chaucer first.
I cannot lie.
But yes, but let's talk about some missing patterns. Because the missing miner hat with goggles
Okay.
pattern
You're gonna go off after I already called the topic and moved to it. You're gonna go off to another topic. Okay.
Wait, you called a topic?
I did. I said, how about those public vendors? But let's go to the miner's hat because this one.
Wait. I found the public vendors.
Well, see, again, yeah, you know what? Let's save the vendors for tomorrow because the vendors is going to be a long topic, and we don't have that much time to go into that one. So we're gonna go with the missing miner's hat.
We're gonna forget about it tomorrow anyway. So
yeah, well, we'll see. I've had it queued up since Monday, so we'll see if we can get to it by tomorrow. It was actually today's Twitter topic. But yeah, a lot longer than we have on that discussion than we're going to have time to discuss. So,
yes,
this one though I found again also very interesting because Anpu is using the Wayback Machine to go back to stuff that was published in Release 71, and this one has me a little perturbed again because.
The Release 71 instructions. The miner's goggles. These are now a rare pattern loot drop from the elves in Verdantis mines. And as Ampu reports, the elves in the Verdantis mines do not drop any pattern for a miner hat with goggles. They drop.
Stop. Okay. Release 71 instructions say miner's goggles. They have no mention whatsoever of a hat. And if you click on Release 71 instructions and open that up, do a search for goggles, or miner, actually. Do a search for miner, and look what it says here under this topic.
Miner's goggles. These are now a rare pattern to loot drop from the elves in Verdantis mines.
No hat and goggles. No hat, just miner's goggles, okay? So now we can go back to the topic.
Now, what they drop is an already equipable miner hat with goggles. Per the instruction, are the elves supposed to be dropping the pattern instead? With our new pattern system changes, it would actually be very nice if the elves there did actually drop a pattern for that miner hat with goggles instead of the equipable item.
Yes, things that make you go, So if you could...
Shouldn't the drop just be the goggles? And
well,
the
hello again. So he says, if you could get some time, could you possibly look into why they are not dropping an actual pattern? It's also possible something changed? Thank you. And the answer to that question comes back in the form of laziness?
Yeah. It was just poorly phrased. You have a chance to get a pattern from salvaging the drop. Just like a steam hammers or katanas or double leather doublets or blank. And,
right. Now, my question...
I did have to include, shouldn't the drop just be the goggles and not the attached hat and goggles?
Again, now this is where this intrigued me, if I put it mildly. If there is a rare drop that might actually be a rare drop for a pattern of miner's goggles, maybe you're just getting a not so rare drop of a miner's hat with goggles that can also be salvaged for its pattern.
Yeah.
But that post in Release 71 specifically reads miner's goggles. So, was it extreme laziness on the part of whoever posted that 71 that they didn't take the time to realize that it was a miner's hat and goggles? Or B, is there a rare set of goggles out there to be found that just haven't been found yet? Does anybody have a set of miner's goggles without a hat? Does anybody know this? Or again, is it just, you know, a total fluke that people just don't know what's going on in their own game at this point, that it's not dropping a pattern, it's dropping an actual hat and goggles physical that you then need to salvage, in which case this should have been conveyed in the release 71 notes properly. Which one is it? A, B, C, or D? All of the above. What do you guys
it's
figure
F.
on this one? Yeah,
F.
FU, yeah. But yeah, out
but-
of
but-
all
but-
curiosity, I'm wondering,
this
is
was
there a
like-
rare drop for that?
Yeah, but this was also after we stopped having the public comments on the release notes to assist with editing and releasing them like
Well, we're talking
a week
almost 2
early, so
years
that
ago
way
here now.
everything on QA could be tested against that, and people could help with editing those things. So it's been a while.
Like the leech hood,
Yeah.
Dionysus salvaged one and got the pattern while I was watching his stream. Oh yeah, exactly. But again, the release notes specify miner's goggles. They don't say hat and goggles, and they specify a pattern drop. So
Yeah.
I believe that was Star still doing release 71 back 20 months ago.
I think Star was on his way out at that point.
But 20 months ago, again, we're talking almost, you know,
Almost
2 full years ago. Yes. Not only lazy typing, but you know, just a total lack of understanding of what was the new drop, and again, whether it was a pattern or whether they will drop a miner's hat and goggles that can be salvaged for a pattern is a whole lot different than miner's goggles. These are new rare pattern loot drop that drop from elves. I mean, there's a big difference between the two. A really big difference between the two. So, again, is there a rare miner's goggles out there that nobody's gotten yet? Don't know. You own one, you're too much. But yeah, I just thought that very weird across the board. And then, do we have time for this one? No, we don't have time for that one. But let's get over to this, because this one, this is a cute one. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh, I was going to say this. There was an update, but that was Jack being facetious out there.
What?
Yeah, I was going out here to pull up one of my other topics, because this one was really cute. Another one that just got caught, and I'm going to drop this in here for you.
Oh. You are.
Because the other topics are just too long, and we don't have time for them.
I have to open up my my company
Oops.
credit card. Anybody remember how to do that? How much money have
Oops.
I blown so far this year on the company?
Don't know.
Oh, V6 cards are coming. Enter preferred mailing address. Wallet.
But this one also funny enough, because how long has this been happening? Nobody knows. This is coming from Warius. Bark, bark.
Okay. Mechanical cats barking.
Bark, 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 bark.
Yes. That's pretty
When was
funny.
the last time? When was the last time you were out in Krull?
Like shortly after it launched.
After it was released, yeah.
Yeah.
Serpent Wine
Yeah.
says their circuits are mixed up.
Yeah.
But apparently, yes, we have mechanical cats barking out there. Several mechanical animal species in Krull, including cats and dogs, and when fighting cats alone, I heard them barking and making dog sounds while dying, which is pretty weird. Not in Shroud of the Avatar. Steps to reproduce: go near a mechanical cat and kill it.
I'm current. I've out of my budget. I have currently spent way too much money. But yeah, that's pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
As far as that goes, that cats have dog sounds.
But how long has that been going on, or is that just a new bug that just resurfaced? And how do we manage to get that to happen when you're not even messing with that stuff? Or is somebody messing with that stuff behind the scenes and not telling anybody? That's the real
Or
question.
was it reported like 2 years ago?
Is it an
nobody's
old
gone back
report
to-
that just fell by the wayside and is sitting in Jira gathering dust?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Don't know. Do not
Yes.
know.
We don't know anything. And
Let's go visit that NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar. How about that?
you want to talk about that Shroud of the Avatar NBNN community calendar on nbnn.info where it's currently got a crashed page on it?
You need to refresh.
Yeah, I did.
Something like
Okay.
Shroud Marketplace did yesterday.
Well, that was the hosting company.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Hosting
that would
company took a
that would have been the same problem there.
I know. Hosting company. But at NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendars hosted on nbnn.info, it is a Google calendar that is really an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about.
All these calendars. That's right.
Yeah,
all these calendars.
of these calendars.
And remind them what they need to do, Jack.
Update your fucking calendars.
That's right.
But today on Tour to Thursday, it looks like we only have WRFB events on.
It's just radio stuff today. Yeah.
Just WRFB, no Virtue Radio.
Not today.
So,
Tomorrow.
not today, maybe at midnight. But yes.
Jinx.
Tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news on WRFB, a little show called Lunch with us. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s, whenever we feel like it. 7 p.m. on WRFB is the 70s at 7, where Laz enjoys making sure that you have a Stuck in the Middle with You song.
That's right.
So that way you can slice some ears. And at 10 p.m. on WRFB is the Wecked Womb with Waz's Wad. We cover some walk and wall history from 1946 to 1974. And Theradia, that is a cute.
That is adorable, but I
picture.
just don't like it because, you know.
You don't like the idea of frying cats?
Yeah, no, yeah. There's enough
napping
Chinese
at
food. Enough Chinese food jokes about cats like that, you know, just.
Well, good. I mean, it's
But yes, that is a cute picture. Let's put that up there for everybody to see.
I'm just interpreting that as a cute picture. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's just sleeping.
I know.
Yeah, well, you know, I want to know who's leaving their pans out where a cat can get into it like that, personally, because hygiene, you know, cat hair in your food, you know, just things like that. As a chef, that perturbs me. That you
know what? If you have cats, I don't really think there's much controlling them.
There is when your pans are in a closet that your cats can't get to. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Just saying.
That's what you think.
You know, you bachelor types who never put your dishes away, you know, and let your cats get up on the counter. You know?
Oh man, I adopted that new newfangled strategy of removing all the doors off of your cabinets.
Oh,
Yeah,
so everything is open and accessible to everything.
Yeah. Now I actually do have cabinets straight from the 80s
Yes,
or the
indeed.
90s. Yeah, straight
But
from the
don't
90s that
forget,
actually
you're
describe my
tuned
kitchen
in to
decor.
Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Synesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube, on Twitch, on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. We thank you all for tuning in. No matter how you listen or watch, to get your daily dose of shenanigans and hijinks right here on our show. Remember, you're listening or watching the greatest train wreck on the internet. That's right here. That's Lunch with Us right here on WRFB and on Twitch TV. So don't forget to tune in every Monday through Friday, except next week where we won't be here Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. But we will return next Thursday for your entertainment pleasure with all sorts of interesting news from the week that we didn't cover earlier in the week, maybe. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove. Don't forget, they've got guild pricing across the board for you folks to go ahead and get all your crafting goods on. What is that? Why did that pop up like that?
I don't know.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, Bridge Troll, like, apparently I gave him a key without a key. Yeah, I should be able to find that for you, Bridge Troll. No big deal. I know where that is. I know where that is. But yes, don't forget to go visit the folks out at Black Rock Cove and get your crafting goods at guild pricing. Don't forget that the General Assembly was just this past weekend, and of course, prices have been updated. Where is he? Where did that come from? There it is. There you go, Bridge Troll. There is your actual key. So you can get your game on. Sorry about that, bud. That doesn't happen often. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. That's right. We run 24/7 nonstop without any breaks, because that's what a radio station does. And of course, you can catch us live every Monday through Friday again, except for next week when we're not going to be here. But hourly world news, music throughout the day. That's right. Shroudmusic.com for ABC file needs, and of course, ShroudMarketplace.com. Let's see if the Shroud Marketplace refreshes properly for me today. I know it finally did yesterday.
Yes.
Let's do a refresh so that we get the latest goods up there in the featured vendors area and all the other stuff.
Yeah. Let's go look at the ShroudMarketplace.com. Anything and
2
everything
million
game
game
related.
gold.
That's right. Can be bought or sold at ShroudMarketplace.com. You do need to click on that
Tax-free Founder City
register
lot.
button.
Cheap.
Hey, man.
$22.50.
Anything and everything Shroud related, as long as it is not a bannable offense. So
There
accounts,
aren't many
game
bannable
gold, crowns
offenses
of the
out there.
obsidian. Yeah, and there's not a lot that's a bannable offense at Shroud of the Avatar. But yes, all the way to services, deco services, leveling services. Yeah, no wedding services by that guy. I mean, divorce services that he still has not added onto Shroud Marketplace.
Well, you know, the wedding business has been really off these days, so there really hasn't been much in the divorce industry either. So
yeah. But you two could role play that American couple of with that 50+% divorce rate.
let's just say that we've actually had a Golden Showers wedding performed right here in Owl's Head at one point. I think we even streamed that one.
I think we did. But yes, anything and everything, shroudmarketplace.com. Do yourself a favor, go to it, register an account. If you want to start selling your stuff, click on vendor registration. List your items, put it in a chest, wait for it to sell. Just like I sold 2015 cornucopias the other day. I just went
Rare
to the
items.
chest, pulled them out, and shipped them out.
That's
But
right.
yes, it is time for us to get out of here, Laz. You realize that, right?
I do, and I already have my next game picked. The winner of this
Oh.
giveaway is going to get themselves a copy of Enforcer, Police Crime Action on Steam, and that is $19.99. So $20
And
game going to somebody here in just a moment as we close out
I'm
the giveaway.
pulling a copy of Footlol Epic Fail League.
Footlol.
We're closing those giveaways, and we're picking wieners. And Jigoku won
Gorix.
again. I should
Gorix,
just hit
congratulations.
the up arrow like a dozen times to get Jigoku no Iku. There you go. That is Footlol Epic Fail League, $9.99 on Steam, and supposedly lots of fun.
Yes. Because
Oh,
you're going to
yes.
lull your way through the games.
That's
But yes,
correct.
thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for joining us here each and every day. We do appreciate it. Without viewers like you folks, we wouldn't be here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Look at that. Waldo with a sub for 34 months. Thank you, Waldo. That means we'll start out tomorrow with a track. Thanks to Waldo. And thank you, Waldo, for your support. So we'll be back tomorrow. Till then, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all then.
Bye-bye. Have fun.